your engine!
And welcome back, race fans, to Right Rear Racing as we bring you the championship night for the Western States Dwarf Car Association iRacing League as they take on Charlotte in their 410s. We're going to have 9 drivers make the call for tonight, and that's going to be Olson currently for your quick time for hot laps, as we have roughly about 4 more minutes of hot laps left as they try to break in this track and get their setups tuned in just where they want them at. And tonight's sponsors, we're going to have the Dwarf World and the Road Race Wise of Texas for your sponsors for tonight. We have a special sponsor, and that's going to be that's going to be the Chris Olson with the cancer logo that's going to be up on the top right of your screen. We're also having and that's going to be the quick time sponsor as well. For your cautions tonight, it's going to be JDR for your caution sponsor. And the heat race is going to be presented by Riverside Truck and Auto Recyclers. Again, that's going to be all your sponsors for tonight. And we're going to get some racing action here underway in about 3 minutes to take on their qualifying session, followed by their heat races. Again, thank you for joining in here on Right Rear Racing. If you haven't done so yet, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe, follow, and share the video out with everyone else. And John, thank you for liking the stream. And I'd like to apologize to all the viewers for not being able to broadcast last week for this series, as it was Valentine's Day and I had to spend some time with the family. That whole weekend I had plans with family, and that's why I was not here for the broadcast. We're going to have 9 drivers making the call tonight as we reach a minute and a half left in their practice session. And Jerry Davis, thank you for liking the stream. As you see they make contact. That's going to be Merrick Pipe and Mason Mott making contact in turn 1. It's just hot laps, so it's not going to go against them. We have Chris Olson on the track here. That's going to be your 13 machine. He's the quick time currently. Caden Smith, he's going to be in the 26 machine. We're going to get a little bit closer on these drivers. As you see right there, that's Caden Smith. And we have Mason Yeager in the 1 machine. But it looks like it's also the 12 machine. And we also have Mason Mock in the 4 machine there. And we have Dylan Budnick in the 77. And we've reached the last 30 seconds of hot laps. And how we're going to do it here for their qualifying, we're going to go with the first few drivers that go on the track and see who gets the quick time for tonight's qualifying. And get started on the pole for your heat race tonight. And Holly, thank you for liking the stream.
Hey, Donnie.
Yes.
Also, Coin Trucking is a sponsor.
And y'all probably heard it, but Coin Trucking is also one of the sponsors for tonight's event. We're gonna have Dylan Budnick coming out on the track now for his qualifying. We're gonna have a 4-minute qualifying session with 2 laps, and it's gonna be the best of your 2 laps for qualifying. We also have Chris Olson and Caden Smith out on the track as well. And Dylan Budnick comes out of turn number 4. He's going to get the green flag. He bobbles there, coming out of turn 2 just a little bit. It comes out of turn. That was turn 4. Now we're in turn 2 down the back straightaway. And in turn number 3, as he comes out of turn number 4, he's going to get his first official lap, and he's going to set a 14:09 as he goes down the back straightaway for his second lap, and he's running the high side. He's getting it running good up there. As he comes out turn number 4, he's looking for a quicker time here, and he got another 14:09. We're gonna have Caden Smith jump above him with a 14:04. Chris Olson on his first lap got a 13:84, and we have Jace currently with your quick time of a 13:65. We have Landon Falkenberg out there now. He got a 13:40. As Falkenberg goes up to the high side, his second lap is going to be a 14:11. Mason Mock in that 4 machine. He's out there now as he comes down the back straightaway, getting some momentum going. And he's starting his first lap here as he's running that high side in 1 and 2. He's going to be up there still in 3 and 4. And his first lap at the line, he's going to move up to the second with a 13:48. He's going to have to be just a little bit faster if he wants that pole position as he gets that high side going in 3 and 4. He's coming down 4 down the front straightaway. His second time is going to be a 13:37. That's going to put him up on the top of the leaderboard for your quick time for qualifying. And Merrick Pipe hit that outside wall on his second lap, so he knew it's not going to count, and he shut her down. He's going to be in third with a 13:51. Mason Yeager in that 1 machine, he moved up to third with a 13:49. We caught on to him as he's doing his second lap. As he goes down the back straightaway, enters turn number 3. He's getting the high side rolling. He's coming out turn number 4, and his second lap time is going to be a 13:29, and that's going to put him at the top of the leaderboard for tonight's qualifying. Noah Morris, his first lap was a 14:28, and his second lap was a 14:58, and he's done with his qualifying for tonight. And I believe that's everyone is done with their qualifying. And we're going to have the 1 machine of Mason Yeager. He's going to qualify the quickest with a 13:29. We have Mason Mock in the 4 machine. He's sitting second with a 13:37. Landon Falkenberg in the 21 machine. He's going to be third with a 13:40. Merrick Pipe is fourth in that 06. He has a 13:51. And rounding out the top 5 is going to be Jason, that 7 machine. And he had a 13:58. As we go on to your heat races tonight. And this is going to be your Riverside Truck and Auto Heat Race. Number 1 on the pole is going to be Mason Yeager in that 1 machine. On his outside, he's going to have Mason Mock. Inside row number 2, we have Landon Falkenberg in the 21. On his outside is going to be Merrick Pipe in the 06. Inside row number 3 is Jason, the 7 machine. On his outside, it's going to be Chris Olson in the 13. Row 4 on the inside is going to be Caden Smith in the 26. On his outside is going to be the 77 of Dylan Budnick. And I believe that's actually Landon Budnick. I always get that one mixed up there, and I'm sorry about that one. We also have Noah Morris in the 9 machine rounding out the field. And when they're all lined up, ready to go, while they're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and fix that so that way I can actually call his name right. and everyone should be gridded up, ready to go, as we have 9 cars on the track. The field is going to be led by Mason Yeager in that one machine. And we're going to have an 8-lap heat race number 1 here. And we're going to go into a warm-up session after this, followed by your 30-lap main event in your 410s to conclude the series here for the Western States Dwarf Car Association iRacing League. And we're going to go race the next time around as the pace trucks pulled off. Mason Yeager in that one machine is going to be leading the field in turn number 3. Mason Mock's on his outside ready to go too. They're getting the green flag as we're going to go racing this time around. Mason Yeager's getting that inside going. We're going to go ahead and go back out here just a little bit. Mason Yeager through that slide job line in turn 1. Mason Mock's in second, followed by Merrick Pipe. Merrick Pipe and Mason Mock made contact there as they came out turn number 4. If the yellow flag comes out, if not, it's going to be, as the yellow flag did just come out, we're going to go back and take a look at what happened there between Merrick Pipe and Mason Mock. And I will get that one fixed as well, Holly. Thank you for letting me know. As we go on board with Merrick Pipe, as he goes down low in turns 3 and 4, they were both racing for the same spot and made contact, and that's going to bring out your first caution flag of the night. And for the viewers over on YouTube, it is Micah Morris and not Noah Morris, as I called out for your starting lineup. And they're getting the rolled up green flag. They should be going green flag racing next time around. The pace trucks pulled in and ready to go. Green flag racing led by Mason Yeager. As he comes out of turn 4, hitting that loud pedal, he's going to be leading the field to the green. As he goes in turn number 1, Chris Olson is going to be sitting in second, followed by Caden Smith in that 26 machine. He's going to round out your top 3. We have another caution flag coming out for your heat race here. And we go take a look at Merrick Pipe in that 06 machine. As he goes down low on the start here and gets a good run, he bumps into the left rear of Mason Mock, and that's going to bring out your second caution for your heat race number 1 here. And with that being towards the back of the field, your lineup should not be messed up too much, as Mason Yeager is going to be in that one machine still on the point, followed by Chris Olson in the 13 machine and Caden Smith in the 26 for your top 3. Landon Falkenberg in the 21 machine is going to be sitting 4th, and the 77 of Landon Budnick in 5th. Jace in the 7 machine is 6th, and sitting in 7th is going to be Mason Mock, and 8th is going to be Micah Morris, and 9th and rounding off the field is going to be Merrick Pipe. As they got the rolled up green flag, they're coming down the back straightaway. The pace truck pulls off into the pits, and the field is going to be led by Mason Yeager as they go in turn number 3. Wait for the green flag, and they got the green flag getting going. We're going to go green flag racing this time around, led by Mason Yeager, followed by Chris Olson in that 13 machine. We have the 26 of Caden Smith sitting 3rd. The 21 of Landon Falkenberg is looking down low. This is going to be your battle for 3rd between the 21 and the 26. The 21 is going to clear him. He's going to get that 3rd place position. He's getting the high side going. He's looking for another, and the caution flags were counting there, so that's shortened the race up as the heat race is complete. And let this go to where it needs to. And for your heat race number 1 results, we're going to have Mason Yeager in that one machine winning that race, followed by Chris Olson in the 13. Landon Falkenberg with the last second pass in the 21 machine is in finished 3rd. Caden Smith in 4th. Landon Budnick rounds out your top 5. We have Jace finishing 6th, Merrick Pipe in 7th, Mason Mock in 8th, and Micah Morris rounds out your field. And we're doing a quick 5-minute warm-up session here to try to break the track in even more as they're getting ready for their 30-lap main event, doing the final touches to their setups, and going to give you an exciting race for 30 laps here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, or I guess the dirt track at Charlotte. With 3 more minutes left for your warm-up, we're about to get ready for the 30-lap rear race Wives of Texas A main. And tonight, presenting the sponsor is Coin Trucking. We also have the JDR chassis caution flags, as we've already had 3 of them for your heat race tonight. And Mike, thank you for liking the stream. And Chris Olson sponsoring the quick time as well tonight. And the quick time for qualifying was Mason Yeager in that one machine. We have about 30 more seconds until they start lining up for your main event tonight. You see the track has been kind of worked in. They have the top lane going. They have the slider lane going. We also have a bottom lane as well. The question is, where will the winner be running at on the track to hold off the field? It's been Mason Yeager since the qualifying. He won the qualifying to get the pole and led every lap of your heat race tonight. Can he hold off the field for 30 laps this time around? And they're getting the checker flag, so that means that the hot lap warm-up session here is complete. We're going to go straight into your main event tonight. And starting on the pole is going to do 1 of Mason Yeager. On his outside is going to be Chris Olson in the 13 machine. Inside row number 2, we have the 21 of Landon Falkenberg. On his outside is going to be the 26 of Caden Smith. Inside row number 3, we have the 77 of Landon Budnick. On his outside is going to be Jace in the 7 machine. Inside row number 4, we have Merrick Pipe in the 06, and on his outside is going to be the 4M of Mason Mock. And rounding out the field is going to be Micah Morris in the 9 machine. As everyone's lined up, ready to go racing, we're going to go racing next time around, I believe, as they're going to be getting the rolled up green flag as they start here on the front straightaway. And as you see, that pace truck lights are off. The 1 machine right there of Mason Yeager is going to be leading the field out of turn 2 down the back straightaway as they go into turn number 3. He's getting ready to hit that loud pedal to get us underway for the 30-lap main event here. As he's coming out of turn number 4, he's waiting for that green flag. He has the green flag. He's going to get it going. He almost fully did it there on the start as he's going to hit that loud pedal. He's going to lead us in turn number 1 and 2, and we're going to be side by side for the second already with the 21 and the 13. The 21 throws a slide job, and here comes the 13 looking down low again. The 13 is going to be down low. The 21's up high. This is battle for second. We have contact behind them, and that's going to be for your 5th place position. See if the yellow flag comes out, as it just does at that point. And that's going to bring your first JDR Racing Chassis caution flag for your main event here. As we follow the 26 of Caden Smith. He's running the high side there. He goes into the turn in mid, and the 06 of Merrick Pipe comes up there and hits him with the right rear, right to the left front, and that's going to bring out the first caution for tonight. And leading the field is still going to be Mason Yeager, followed by the 21 of Landon Falkenberg. The 13 of Chris Olson is going to be in 3rd, with Jace in the 7 machine in 4th, and 06 of Merrick Pipe will round out your top 5. They're getting the road up green flag. We're ready to go racing next time around. I'm trying to figure out a good camera angle to give y'all to see all the racing action here. As the field is led by Mason Yeager down the back straightaway, Landon Falkenberg in 2nd, the 13 of Chris Olson, and Mason Yeager in that 1 machine is hitting that loud puddle. He's getting a good jump there. He's going to lead us into turn number 1, followed by Smith and Olson for 3rd, and we have Merrick Pipe in 4th. He's trying to make a move on the 13 machine, and we're going to be 3 wide coming out turn number 4. This is going to be a battle for that's 3rd, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th on your screen. That's Merrick Pipe looks down low. He's going to look for 3rd from Chris Olson as they go down the back straightaway. They're racing side by side. He's going to throw a slide job on Chris Olson. He's going to clear Chris Olson there. Here comes Falkenberg on the high side, getting that momentum going. And we also have Jace running the high side as well. He's trying to get that momentum going up there as well. And as all this racing action is happening in front, Mason Yeager in that 1 machine still in the lead. We're going to go take you a little bit closer with the racing action here. As soon as I do that, here comes the 06 of Merrick Pipe. He's looking try to throw a slide job on the 21 of Falkenberg as they go in turn number 1. They're going to be still side by side coming out to turn number 2. The Falkenberg in the 21. He's getting that momentum on the outside. He made contact entering turn 3. That's going to slow him down just a little bit. And here comes Merrick Pipe in the 06. He's cleared that slide job, and he took over 2nd, and Falkenberg fell back to 3rd. And Merrick Pipe's her charger currently. We're going to go back a little bit on the camera as Merrick Pipe tries to reel in Mason Yeager in that 1 machine. And as soon as I say that, the 1 machine and Mason Yeager makes contact, coming off the outside wall, coming out turn 4. Here comes the 06, and Merrick Pipe tries to throw a slide job. The 1 machine goes up to the high side in 3 and 4, and Merrick Pipe's going to still run that slider line. And we have a new leader on lap number 10 here, as we're going to be still racing it out with Mason Yeager and Merrick Pipe as they go in turn number 3. Mason Yeager's changed up his line now. He's following Merrick Pipe on that bottom side. He got close to hitting the infield tractor tire, and he saved it there from not taking out Pipe or that tractor tire. And we have a battle back there for third. And that's going to be Jace in the 7 machine down low in that white one. And then the outside, the red car, that's going to be the 21 of Landon Falkenberg. He just makes contact with Chris Olson in the 13 machine. And we're going to have a caution flag come out for that contact. And we're going to go on board with Landon Falkenberg in the 21 machine. As you see, he's running that outside lane going on the outside there, getting it going. And Chris Olson was coming up and Falkenberg was going down, make contact, and that's going to bring out your second caution flag for your main event tonight. And again, that caution flag is a JDR Racing Chassis caution flag. And Tommy, I believe that was 3 caution flags in the heat race on the 06, if I'm not mistaken. And we have a new leader since the last restart. That's going to be Merrick Pipe in the 06 machine. In second, it's going to be Mason Yeager in the 1. In third, it's going to be the 7 of Jace. And fourth, it's going to be Mason Mock in the 4M. And rounding out the top 5 is going to be the 77 of Landon Budnick. As we're getting the rolled up green flag, we're ready to go racing next time around. And the pace truck pulls off on the back straightaway. The field is led by the 06 of Merrick Pipe. Merrick's going to go to the high side of 3 and try to get that diamond going here, coming out of turn number 4. He's going to lead us to the green as he runs down low in turns 1 and 2. Mason Yeager's running that high side. The 4M of Mason Mock, he's going to get that high side going here. We're going to be battling up for third with the 7 of Jace as the 4M gets that momentum coming out turn number 4. He took the third place position away from Jace in that 7 machine, and hot on his heels of the 7 machine is going to be Landon Budnick. And we have Mayhem at the front. We have to take another look at that because I did not see what happened. All I seen was Merrick flipping there. As we go on board with Merrick Pipe, as he comes down the back straightaway, he enters the high side in 3. And he got that good old right rear from Mason Yeager in 3 and 4. And that's going to bring out your third caution. And I know that leading the race, that you hate to see that happen, as we are halfway through with your main event tonight. The 4M of Mason Mock is going to be the new leader leading the field down the back straightaway as the pace truck comes down. He's going to hit that live pedal and lead the field to the green with Jason, that 7 machine, in second, and the 77 of Landon Budnick for your top 3, your new top 3 as they get the green flag this time around. As we're halfway through with your main event here. Jason's getting the high side going as Landon's getting that low side going. They're coming in turn number 3. Jason's still high and Landon's down low. We have contact back there in the back. And I believe that was Landon Falkenberg. And no caution is going to be coming out. That was Landon Falkenberg and Chris Olson, if I'm not mistaken. And as soon as I say no caution is coming out, the caution flag did come out. And we're going to go take another look at it, and we're going to go on board with Landon Falkenberg in the 21 machine. As they coming out of turn number 2, he's looking down low. He's passing Micah, and then slides up into Chris Olson with the right rear. Again, that's going to bring out your JDR Racing Chassis caution flag. Mason Mock in the 4 machine. He's going to be on the pole, or leading the field. The 7 of Jace is in second. And your third place driver right now is going to be the 77 of Landon Budnick. The 26 of Caden Smith is in fourth, and Mason Yeager in that one machine is going to round out your top five. Merrick Pipes right behind him. And the 06, we have Micah Morris in the 9 sitting seventh, Chris Olson in eighth, and Landon Falkenberg in ninth. As they go in turn number 3, Mason Mock's going to be hitting the loud pedal. He's ready to go. As he leads us down the front straightaway into turn number 1. Jason's going to get the high side going as for him, and Mason Mock's doing a slider line there in turn 1 and 2. He's throwing more of a mid slider in 3 and 4 as well. We're going to go back towards the field here. As soon as I say that, they have mayhem going on again back there. I believe that was with Micah Morris, the 9 machine. He looped her there and wheeled it there. We're going to go take another look at someone else here too. As you see, Mason Yeager blinked out. The 26 is down low. And made contact with the 77 of Landon Budnick right behind the 26 of Caden Smith, as I cannot find that all that. And thank you, Dylan, for liking the stream. We have 11 laps remaining here for your main event championship night tonight at Charlotte. The field is going to be led by Mason Mock in the 4, Jason the 7, and Caden Smith in the 26, followed by the 1 of Mason Yeager and the 06 of Merrick Pipe for your top 5. The 13 of Chris Olson's going to be 6th. Landon Falkenberg in the 21 machines in 7th. The 9 of Micah Morrison 8th, and Landon Budnick will run out to the field. And now we're under green flag racing. And I don't know what happened there with Caden Smith. We're going to go take a closer look at what happened. Might have got someone on the rear of his tail tank there. As they get going, he got hit in his left rear tire with the right front of, that was Mason Yeager in the 1 machine. And that's going to bring out another JDR Racing Chassis caution flag. And the field is going to be still led by Mason Mock in the 4 machine, Jace in the 7, the 06 of Merrick Pipe, the 13 of Chris Olson, the 21 of Landon Falkenberg is going to round out your top 5. Landon Budnick in the 77 machine, he's going to be sitting 6th. Caden Smith in the 26 machine moved back to 7th. Micah Morris in the 9 machines in 8th, and Mason Yeager rounds out the field. They're getting the road up green flag. They're ready to go green flag racing next time around, as we have 10 more laps remaining for your main event tonight. As the field's led down the back straightaway by Mason Mock, the pace truck pulls off, and they're all bunched up, ready to go green flag racing. As Mason Mock hits that loud pedal, he's ready to go. He found something down low. We're going to have racing for your second place right here in turn number 1. Merrick Pipes throwing the slide job. Here comes Jace doing a crossover as they come down the back straightaway. The 06 is looking down low still. The 7 of Jace is up high. Now, can Mason Mock hold off Merrick Pipe? As soon as that happens, Merrick Pipe throws a slide job in turns 1 and 2. He cleared it, and he's going to be your new leader, followed by Mason Mock in the 4M machine, and Jace in the 7 is going to be looking on his outside. These are your top 3 drivers on your screen now. That's going to be the 06, the 4M, and the 7. As the 7 looks out the outside, entering turn number 3, he's trying to make some momentum here to pass Mason Mock. They're going to be running side by side in turn 1. And with the 7 machine going down low, he lost his momentum. He's going to try to reel him back in, as they only have 6 more laps remaining in this main event. And we're going to have a caution flag come out with a wreck right in front of the leaders, and everyone else avoided it. And we're going to go take another look at what happened there. And we're on board with Micah Morris, the 1 of Mason Yeager slipped up there and he hit Michael Morris on the right rear there, sent him around. That's going to bring out another JDR Racing chassis caution flag. And with us having the closing laps with 5 to go, it's going to be Merrick Pipe in the lead, followed by Jace in the 7 machine. The 4M of Mason Mock's going to round out your top 3. Landon Falkenberg in the 21 machine. He's going to be set in 4th. Chris Olson in the 13s in 5th. Landon Budnick in the 77 machines in 6th, followed by Caden Smith in the 26 machine in 7th. And Michael Morris will round out the field in 8th, as I believe Mason Yeager is in the pits currently. The green flag was not rolled up. I thought it was rolled up, ready to go. And we had some good racing action going for your third or your second place position between the 7 and the 4M. They were racing side by side, and I know that Merrick Pipe in that 06 machine, he wanted to see that so that way he can kind of separate himself from those 2 drivers. But they were all 3 on top of each other as they got the rolled up green flag. They're coming out turn number 2 and going down the back straightaway. The pace truck's off. As they bunch up in turn 3, Merrick Pipe in that 06 machine, he's hitting that lap pedal. He's ready to go. As we have 5 laps remaining, the 4M of Mason Mock's going to look down low on the 7 machine as they go in turn number 1. The 7 of JC's blinking in and out, and here comes the 4M of Mason Mock looking down low again in 3 and 4. We're going to have side-by-side action for third between the 4M and the 21 as the 4M goes to the high side now, and he bobbles there just a little bit. Here comes the 21. And the 21 of Landon Falkenberg's looking down low. We're going to be side by side coming out turn number 4. It's still going to be the 4M at the line. We're going to have another caution flag coming out, and that was Landon Budnick in the 77 machine. We're going to go on board and watch him as he throws a slide job there, and that in 1 and 2 on the 26, and then the 26 hits him in his tail tank, and then the left rear tire and sends him on around. And I believe we're going to have a green-white checkered finish here. And it's going to be led by the 06 of Merrick Pipe, the 7 of Jace, followed by the 4 of Mason Mock. Landon Falkenberg in the 21 machine, he's going to be sitting in 4th, and he's been hot on the 4M of Mason Mock's heels, ready to go. The 13 of Chris Olson is going to be rounding out your top 5. The 26 of Caden Smith is in 6th. The 9 of that's Michael Morris, is in 7th, and Landon Budnick in the 77 machine is going to round out your field. As the field is ready to go, they're going to go green flag racing next time around. This field is still led by Merrick Pipe in that 06 machine as the pace truck pulls off on the back straightaway. We're ready to go racing for your green-white checker finish. And Merrick Pipe is loading it up. He's ready to go. He hit that loud pedal. He's going. And we're going to be side by side at the line. The 13 of Chris Olson is getting that low side going. He got a good jump there on that start from 5th to 3rd. And now we're going to have a battle here between the 13, the 21, and the 4M. As the 13 and the 21 makes contact, they're coming around this time around. Got the white flag. No more cautions will be flying out for the remainder of this race, as we cannot throw a caution after the white flag's been flown. The 06 of Merrick Pipes coming out to turn number 4. He's going to take the win, followed by Jace in that 7 machine, and rounding out your top 3 will be the 4M of Mason Mock. We have Caden Smith in the 26 will finish in 4th. The 77 of Landon Budnick rounds out your top 5. We're going to see the rest of your results and hear from your top 3 drivers here momentarily. And if you're in the chat, go ahead and if you want to ask these drivers a question, go ahead and throw it in there, and we will try to ask that question to your driver. as you see some victory donuts happening here on your front straightaway. And the rest of the field is going to look like this. You had Merrick Pike winning the race in the 06 machine. The 7 of Jace finishes second. Mason Mock in the 4M machine in third. Caden Smith in the 26 in fourth. Rounding out your top 5 is going to be Landon Budnick in the 77 machine. The 21 of Landon Falkenberg is in 6th. Chris Olson in the 13 machine 7th. Micah Morris in the 9 machine finishes 8th. And rounding out the field is going to be Mason Yeager in the 1 machine. And waiting to hear from your top 3 drivers tonight. Give me 1 second to find out where your drivers are. And we're going to hear from Mason Mock first. I don't know where Jace is to do a post-race interview. And Mason, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Man, that was a hard-fought race. We had, I believe that was 3 to 4 lead changes. Whenever those two that got into it, Mason and Merrick got into the contact, you took over the lead. What was your game plan after you took over the lead with 15 laps remaining?
Yeah, whenever I took the lead, I was running the slider line. I was kind of catching them, but then at some point slipped up on the start. Everyone got up to me, and then Merrick came out of nowhere. But that was just good racing by him.
It was good racing all around throughout the whole field, basically. And I was, whenever that pass happened in turn 1 from Merrick on that slide job that he did on you, whoever was watching, they blinked out, so I did not get to catch that whole slide job. So
yeah, he just came up from behind me. He had the run, and I got super loose to the corner, so just kind of messed me up. And he had already cleared me on the slider, but I had lost a lot more after slipping up through the corner too. This track was really slick. It was a hard fought track, but
oh yeah, this track will slick off pretty quick here, especially in these higher power cars.
Yeah.
And do you have any sponsors that you'd like to give a shout out to?
I want to thank my parents, but I want to thank Dylan Coin Trucking Inc. for being the title sponsor this weekend, and then I want to thank Dwarf World, the Real Hot Race Wise in Texas, JDR. I want to thank Chris Olson for sponsoring QuickTime. I want to thank the Pipes for sponsoring the Heat Race, and Landon Falkenberg for sponsoring Hard Charger.
Again, congratulations on your 3rd place finish tonight, and hopefully we catch you again. And I know this was championship night, but hopefully we can broadcast again for your series.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep, thank you. And there you have it, your 3rd place finisher tonight of Mason Mock. And I don't know where Jace is, so we're going to go straight on to Merrick Pike in that 06 machine. And Merrick, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
And so, first off, congratulations on your win. And congratulations on being the hard charger tonight.
Thank you.
Whenever you and Mason Yeager made contact and had to go to the back of the field, what was your strategy after that?
Just go where no one was and avoid the wrecks.
And you did just that. You avoided all the wrecks. You're throwing slide jobs left and right. Were you on the slide jobs? Were you just hoping that they'd stick, or did you know that you had them cleared for the slide job?
A mix of both, probably. Definitely a mix of both. Yeah, just trying to pass as many cars as I could, because I know even though it's a big track, the laps are gonna tick off quick. So you gotta start making some moves.
Yes, sir. And you made some moves twice actually because you came from the back of the pack after finishing towards the back for your heat race and came up there, got into the accident with Mason Yeager, and then came back through there again and ended up winning the race.
Yeah, definitely had to pass some cars to do it. So
Yes, sir. And we already heard from Mason Mock, but I want to hear it from you as well. What for the track? How did the track feel for you out there?
I thought it was pretty fun. I don't think there's like a specific line that was quicker the whole time. I think the track was really good and it changed the whole race, and it was super racy. Um, but yeah, it was super fun. Um, it just drove really well and it was really racy.
And I know whenever you're doing these big events like this, you want a very racy track so that way it's easier to pass and exciting racing as well.
Yeah, and I feel like that's what we got. That's what we got tonight.
Yes, sir. And do you have any sponsors that you'd like to give a shout out to?
Yeah, Riverside Truck and Auto Recyclers, Real Hot Race Wives of Texas, Lee's Towing, Dorf World M&M Chassis, my parents, M&M Motorsports, for helping me out.
And again, congratulations on your win. And
Thank you.
I didn't keep up with the points, but if I were to guess, I'm going to assume that you won the points championship.
We did not do points, but I'm guessing I might have been the champion
Okay. I
if I
didn't know
go through them all.
if y'all weren't. I didn't know if you were doing points or not, so that's why I'm kind of asking that one. But congratulations on your win here, and hopefully we catch you soon here on Right Rear Racing again.
Yep. Until next time.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Bye.
Yeah. And there you have it. Your first and third place finishes tonight. Again, I don't think Jace is going to make the call for his post race interview. We had some good racing action here for your 410s championship night for the Western State Dwarf Car Association iRacing League. And for the next time that we're going to be broadcasting, we're going to jump over with the Regal Promotions Esports YouTube page and help them broadcast the UMPs on Tuesday. And then we are right back here on Right Rear Racing on Thursday night for round number 2 of your Dirt Series. And I believe that's all we're doing next week is on Tuesday and Thursday. And as I always keep saying, stay tuned. We have some exciting news that's going to be dropping here, hopefully within this week. For what's going to happen on the Facebook page. So stay tuned, like, follow, share, subscribe, and we will catch you next time here on Right Rear Racing.